Fight fans, would you like to see another female fight? We've got one for you. Please welcome in the blue corner, Kasey Walker. Please welcome her opponent in the red corner, Cassondra Palmer. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 two-minute rounds in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighed in at 193 pounds. She trains at Kryptonite MMA and Athlete Industries from Clinton, Indiana. It's Kasey Walker. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighed in at 185 pounds. She trains at McVickers from Poland, Indiana. It's Cassondra Palmer. Referee Trent Genosa in charge of this kickboxing match.
All right, ladies, we went over the rules in the back. Obey my commands at all times, and it makes a clean fight. All right, touch gloves right now if you want to. All right, go to your corners.
These two have some bad blood between them, so
yeah,
this should be a good fight.
You know more than anybody. We do have an event page, and they've been going back and forth the whole time, and here we go. It's all over, and this is we're gonna find out what it's all about right now.
Here we go. Both fighters come out slow.
Kasey's leading with the jab.
Kasey lands a good clean shot. Cassondra applying pressure, throwing haymakers.
Kasey's making a little space. She needs to utilize the jab, being the taller fighter. There you go. Just keep the chin down, leading in. And Cassondra's extremely tough. She will walk through punches.
Yep. They're both landing some good clean shots. Good kick there by Cassondra.
Nice body shot by Kasey. You know, they're both pretty relaxed and composed right now.
They both do look relaxed in there. Oh,
nice
Cassandra
overhand
lands a
right.
nice shot.
Yeah, she's trying for it again. Kasey needs to take a step back and utilize her jab to stay away from that overhand right.
Yeah, Kasey looks like she has the reach advantage, so she needs to utilize that.
Nice kick, nice return with the right hand by Cassondra. They're filling each other out right now. I think it's gonna get crazy at the end of this round.
Probably cleaning up some cobwebs. They both haven't been in the ring for a while.
Well, you know they're working. They're both throwing combos and working and trying to figure each other out. And this is Kasey's first fight, so you're gonna have that. But she's doing good. She's not holding back, and she needs to get her chin down, her hands up. Cassandra's extremely calm.
Yeah,
that's the jab I was talking about, Tom.
Jab. She lands 3 jabs.
And that right hand needs to come behind it.
Yeah, she needs
Cassandra's landing the harder shots this round.
10 seconds left.
Good round. They're both looking just a little fatigued, but hey, you know what? They were throwing.
This is a hard one to call.
Yeah, I agree.
The judges got their hands full.
I'd call that a draw.
I agree.
Yeah, I will say this though. Cassondra did land the harder thudding punches, but Kasey returned them. So it could be very close.
Yeah, and I think Kasey might have landed a few more punches, but they weren't harder punches.
Exactly. So yeah, like you said, good luck with judging that. And both of them look good in their corners. Cassandra's barely breathing. She looks good. Not taking deep breaths. Kasey, being her first fight, probably got the adrenaline going, but she does have Zach Eddington in her corner.
And Zach is a beast.
Yeah, he lives this. So she looks like she's getting her breath back and ready to go another round.
She looks calm.
Cassandra's barely breathing.
Right.
She's ready. I'm just going to go ahead and say I'll call that round a draw.
I have to agree with Josh. If this ends up going to the scorecards and ends up a draw, we might have to have Walker versus Palmer round 2 next
round
fight.
2. MMA. Cassandra is starting to utilize that inside kick and right hand. Kasey did make some space and land a hard right hand there. And that's what I was kind of talking about her doing. She's leading in strong with the jab, but that right hand's not coming behind it.
Yeah,
there's that strong jab, that right hand. Boom, there she threw it.
Nice clean shot, needs to follow it up.
She did throw the right hand behind her jab that time. There you go,
nice
jab
kick to the body, but Cassandra returns it with a punch to the face.
Cassandra has been consistently, every time she's kicked, throwing a really good, fast counter right hand. And it's like she's ready for it. Nice, solid right hand. Kasey takes it on the chin like a champ. She's grazing her now. Kasey needs to start paying attention to her distance. She's still good. It's a good round, but the hands are starting to drop a little bit.
I think Kasey seems like she's getting a little tired.
And when you do that, you got to move your legs around. You got to move around. Don't commit. Yeah, she's very tired.
Now she's clowning.
And it could be her first fight, adrenaline dump. It happens. But she needs to, if she is getting tired, move her feet, come in with hard right hands.
Yeah, she needs to keep landing that jab.
It looks like they're playing. Let's punch each other in the face. Kasey's corner should be telling her to stop walking in. That's why, right there.
Right.
Move your feet, move back, relax, move around, make her follow you.
Kasey needs to start letting the
There you go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? This is a Cassandra Palmer round right now. But now Kasey's coming back a little bit. Cassandra staying busy. That's a Cassandra Palmer round. She landed harder shots. Kasey appeared to be a little bit more fatigued. I give that round to Palmer. I'm a draw in the first round.
That was a tough one to call, but I believe Cassandra did land more punches. Kasey tried to steal it at the end of the round, though.
Yeah, and here's what I would do. If I was Joe, who's in Cassandra's corner, I would tell him to Cassandra not throw heavy punches, but pressure, and punch, because at this point right now, you can break a fighter. What I'm looking at right now is somebody who wants to keep fighting, but her cardio, maybe it's the first fight, maybe it's a drone dump, it's not. I'm telling you right now, it will not hold up.
Yeah,
I could be surprised, but
I think Kasey's got to start letting the leather fly.
She needs to let the leather fly, and she needs to move her feet. Most importantly, move her feet.
Combinations.
Even if you're throwing onesies and twosies, move your feet and throw. Here we go, round 3. Now Kasey's right in the pocket throwing. She's committing to this round. She's going for it. Very hard right hand, but Kasey will throw 1 or 2 and land, and then Cassandra will throw the one hard punch.
Yeah, Kasey was doing a smart job staying back.
Another hard right hand by Cassandra.
Leads with the left, throws the right.
Another
nice solid shot by Cassandra.
The fatigue is what's going to be the factor in this round. You know what I would do if I was Cassandra is I would do that right there, but throw it to the body, because she's blocking up high.
Right.
What the hell was that?
Kasey's walking her down, but you got to at least throw some jabs out.
She just landed a nice solid shot to the face.
There's another one.
Cassandra with an overhand right.
If Kasey doesn't pick her punches up and throw a little more, Cassandra's going to win just off the hard punches that she's throwing.
I have to agree with you there. If this goes to the judges' scorecard.
Kasey needs to. It might have a fatigue setting in, but I would like to see Cassandra work the body a little more. There's a kick. Yeah, those are just adding up. Kasey coming in here and fighting a girl with so much. There's that body shot, Tom, I was talking about.
That was a solid body shot.
Fighting a girl with so much experience, and not.
Right. Ooh,
another
nice solid shot landed by Palmer.
10 seconds, and let's let this finish out. You know what? Good job for Kasey Walker fighting somebody with so much experience. And Cassondra, I'm telling you, is tough. So good job on both of them. And you got to give it to Kasey. She came here and fought a 5-1 fighter. And she went the whole way. She went the 3 rounds and put it all in, so hats off to her.
Yeah, hats off. She goes the distance. We'll see what the judges have to say about this.
You never know with decisions, but it should be a pretty easy call for Cassandra.
I'd say round 1 was a draw, and
yeah, the other rounds Cassandra she was landing the harder shots,
Yeah.
Kasey was in it though; she was throwing.
But I've seen fights go to the cards before, and
yeah, and that's what we call a bad decision.
Right.
But hats off to both of them, man. They came out and fought hard.
They did.
After 3 rounds of action, it has come down to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges are in agreement, declaring your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Cassondra Palmer. Cassondra Palmer. Hey, welcome back to the cage. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Why?
Well, I know you've been training hard for this fight coming into it here, and it really showed. You look good in there.
Yeah, I just wanted to go 3 rounds for the first time ever, and I just had fun with it. I forgot what the meaning of fight is, and you got to follow your passion, you got to follow your heart, and you just go out there and you have some fun.
What's next for you?
well, you know what, I ain't getting in the cage no more. I am going to continue training at McVicker's and with Troy and them and just keep going. You never know, maybe something will pop up, but for right now I'm just going to take a break.
Who would you like to thank out here tonight?
Oh, well, I got so many. First, I want to thank my awesome fiance, Joe Conley. He's been there through thick and thin for me. His entire family, Dory, all of them, wonderful support group. I want to thank my team, Team McVicker, Coach Jack. Those guys rock. They made me who I am. I want to thank Troy and all Troy's team for helping me prepare for this as well. And I just want to thank all the fans and the supporters. I love you all and God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cassondra Palmer.